Hi, welcome back to my channel. This is Miss Elizabeth Crochet, and I am Elizabeth. I'm gonna just start recording on this other channel here, or this other camera. I don't know how that's gonna work, but because I can't remember to look at it. So anyway, I'll just, I guess, just edit it somehow. I don't know how that's gonna work, but I tried to get my guys in here into the video today so that they are my true co-stars, because I noticed that a lot of you guys in the comments did like the idea of my little co-stars being in the video, and you do get to see Beethoven today. He's in the video, but he's busy looking out the window, of course, because why not? I mean, they can see out the window. Rhaegal likes to rest his head on the desk there. So there he is, looking out putting his head on the desk. He does that. I don't know why. It's weird. Anyway, but Beethoven, he's looking out the window. I think you can see him there. Let me adjust it. There he is. He's my little big guy. He's the older brother, so he's the big one. Just so you know, he's the big guy. Even though in size, he's big. He's the younger brother, but he's the big, he's little, and he's big. Let's get that straight. Anyway, so, today I am doing, a yarn haul. I know I just did that the other day in my last video, but today I have yarn in a big box that I just got from Premier, because Premier just had a big sale and I had to get it. I had to get some yarn. I mean, I didn't really need, I did need some yarn. I don't know why my video over here is so dark and this one's not dark. Maybe I need to adjust my light over here. But I did purchase some yarn from Premier during that crazy sale they had. Crazy good sale. They had a lot of yarn on sale, and I took advantage of that sale, because I do a lot of different crochet. Whoops, there went Beethoven out of the shot. I do amigurumi, so I did get, I think they're called mystery bags. I think they're chenille in the bags, and I haven't gotten those before, so I'm anxious to get into those. I have not opened the box yet. I'm gonna open that with y'all. And I got, the only other thing that I got, but I got a lot of it, was some Just Yarn ombres, and I'm anxious to see those. I haven't gotten the Premier ombres before. I usually work with Red Heart because it's my favorite. I do love Red Heart, and you will hear me say that probably in every single video, because I've been working, like I've said before, I have worked with Red Heart all of my crochet life because of my granny. So there you go. But I started dabbling with the Premier yarns last year, 2024, because of the Dollar Tree. I ran across it. The Dollar Tree had these big old skeins of yarn for $5, and I was like, what you doing selling yarn that big, like a whole pound of it, like 1,000 yards, I do believe, for no wait, maybe it was 800 or 900 yards. I don't want to misspeak, but I mean, I have some in my office over there, but it's somewhere between 800 and 1,000 yards for $5. I mean, who can pass that up? I mean, you know? So I grabbed it. I was like, oh, I mean, it felt decent when I was like, I was grabbing it and going, I mean, it feels decent. I'd never, up to that point, never used Premier before. Ever. And it was called Just Yarn, and I was like, Tossed it in my basket. $5. You know. Got a couple of them. They only had blue and green at the time, so I snatched it up. And then I found some little bitty skeins of different kinds of yarn. They had like just chenille, they had teddy or something like that. And then they had some more of the little bitty skeins for $1.25 skeins for $1.25. Some of that just yarn, and they had some just cotton. And I was like, try these too. $1.25, $1.25, $1.25. I was throwing it in my cart, but that adds up real quick. I'm not going to keep doing that. So, that is how I got started with Premier. The Just Chenille yarn is okay. It's not my favorite. It's not my favorite chenille. It's sheds. And it, like when you're doing the magic ring, you got to be careful. I'll put it there. You'll snap that. You'll snap it real quick. You just got to be very, very careful. But it's not bad. It's not bad. You can do a stuffy with that, a plushie, whichever one you call it. But it's okay. It's okay. Not my favorite. But I will make a stuffy with it if I need that color and I can't find it anywhere else. It's a little shiny, but not bad. Not bad. I like their Parfait Chunky. Also, it is not my absolute favorite. I have to say, it does shed a lot. Doing a magic ring with that is also not my favorite. It took a while for me to get to where I could do the magic ring and pull it when it was time to pull it tight, you know, to close off the magic ring. Hated it at first, actually, to be honest. There's some learning with that. You got to figure it out, and I did. I figured it out, but I was about ready to throw that stuff out the window, actually, because I had a bit of a meltdown with that, to be honest. But I don't have a temper. I did get one. I found a temper with that, but I finally did figure it out because I don't give up too easy when it comes to stuff. But I did find out that not all chenille is the same. So, I mean, I just started amigurumi this past year, 2025, and so, you know, I've learned that there are some that chenilles are not all the same, and I found out that there are some I like more than others. Premier Parfait Chunky is not. It's very, very soft. It's very soft. It makes for a nice, you know, smaller sized a plushie, and a cute one. It makes for a really cute and plushie. You've just got to be patient when it comes to beginning the making of it. I have made some really cute plushies. In fact, the very first plushie that I sold was a dragon that I made with it, and made a pretty penny on it. There you go. So you just gotta, it's a learning process. So there you go. I'm gonna take a drink of my coffee real quick. Do y'all got some coffee with you? I hope so, because coffee's, you know, that's where it's at. This is a coffee cup that my son got me a long time ago. A woman who loves you unconditionally, always. And I don't have my reading glasses on. It's like my signature piece with the lanyards and everything. Oh, by the way, you can get these on Amazon, like $6 for 5 or 6 of them in a package. Always caring, nurturing, and giving. She is worth more than precious gold and must be obeyed. That's my son for you. My son loves me. That's all I can say. He got me another one. There's another cup that I use often. It holds more coffee than that. It says "Mom, just a step above Queen." That's my son. One of my sons. He's my younger son. I have my older son. He loves me. I'm just not. He likes his dad better, I think. I don't know. He just seems to like his dad better. I don't know. Anyway, it's neither here nor there, or maybe it is. I don't know. I don't know what the shadow is on that phone over there. Maybe I need to. Well, Beethoven's hiding now anyway. He's a burrower, so maybe if I turn it more, where. That's better. Yeah, that's what it was. Well, I could, you know, it's going to take some learning. The thing is, there he is. Beethoven's like, you took me out of the frame, Mom. Rude. You were under the. Okay, there he goes. I thought he popped his head out because I took him out of the frame and he sensed it. But he was under the covers, in my defense. I took you anyway. He heard all of that. He's back under the covers. He's a burrower. Anywho, it's going to take some time for me to get used to being on camera. But I'm not shy at all, as you can tell. But anyway, I'll figure it out at some point. I might have to. That one's brighter for some reason. Maybe it's because of where I am in the room. I don't know. And that Ring camera is not as bright as that one. A ring light terminology. But here we go. I'm gonna get this box out. I've been yapping long enough. And I haven't done a bit of crocheting on my channel yet. I promise I know how to crochet. I haven't showed you any of that yet. Oh, yes, I have. My second video. And you know, that has fewer views than my other two where I didn't crochet at all. Huh. Go figure. Oh my gosh, I'm trying to get this box just to prove I have not opened this yet. There's the premier tape. Completely taped shut. I'm back here. I'm here. There you go. Premier taped shut. I've not touched it. And I'm fixing to reach into my pocket and get my country girl knife out. Yes, I carry a knife. I was not born and raised, but I was raised in the country. I am a country girl. I did farming. I had farm animals. I did work on a ranch too in southeast Oklahoma for a short period of time. Loved it. Loved every minute of it. That is the hardest work I've ever done in my life. And I loved every minute of it. At any rate, I do have a pocket knife and I'm fixing to use it. So I'm going to hide it from the YouTube so it doesn't look like I have one. But that's what I'm going to open this with. I'm going to be very careful so that I don't hurt any yards. It's not a giant knife. It is a case. In case I have any viewers who like a case knife, I do carry one of those because I am a country girl. And we do like our case knives because they last forever. My daddy bought it for me long before he passed. But there it is. I love it. It's pretty and it's useful. I carry it on me at all times. Partially in memory of my daddy, but also because it's useful. But here we are. I'm gonna try to pick this up again with it open so y'all can see. Whew, that's pretty. Alright. In the mystery bags that you get, you don't know what you get because it's a mystery. I've never gotten them before, but it did say mystery. And you're supposed to get like 2 kinds of yarn in it or whatever, or two big skein. I don't know, 2 of something in it. You just don't know until you get it. Here we go. I'm gonna go with these first. Here's my Just Yarn worsted ombre. This is, well, you can tell they packed it in there tight. Tested and approved against 350 plus harmful substances. It's a medium 4. Uses 5mm knitting needles, 5.5mm crochet hook. You know, I never pay attention to that. I just use what I want. Y'all do that, because I don't pay attention to that. Well, you know, to be fair, I've been crocheting since I was 8, and I kind of just know what to use with a worsted. But it says machine wash warm, tumble dry low heat. This is the color number 2141-14, eggplant ombre. I kind of want to leave it in the bag, but can y'all see that color on there? You can't really see the ombre very well with that bag, huh? I wish it had like the peel down that you could undo and then redo. It don't. It does not. It don't. I do sound like a kid when I say that. It doesn't have that option for the peel back and reseal. I have to crack it open, and I don't want to do that. I'm sorry, y'all, because I don't know when. I'm pretty sure I got 2 of each of these, but I'm not positive at the moment. But can y'all see that real pretty ombre? Y'all know me by now. I like a color changing yarn. I do. I love them. Can y'all see that? Pretty, pretty, pretty. I bought this color because it's probably going to end up being a gift for one of my children, because 3 of my children love purple. I should have bought more purple. But anyway, moving on. I see 1 purple. Maybe there's more down in there, I hope. Here is some more, because I got a whole bunch of this because it was on sale really cheap. I don't remember how much it was, but it was ridiculous cheap. Oh, I didn't finish reading that. It is 612 yards, 560 meters, 9.8 ounces, 280 grams, 100% acrylic. And of course, you can find patterns and inspiration on premieryarns.com. Let me see, and I already said what to do to wash it. And it gives the dye lot. Okay. Sorry, I was distracted. There's a phone call coming through, so I'm gonna have to pause this one. I'm gonna have to pause y'all, take the phone call. I'm back. This is my mama. So, on to the next. I think I've read everything on there. And they're all going to be the same for the Just Charm. I think. If it's not, I guess I'll read it. This thing's a bit crooked. Let me fix it. Okay. Just Yarn. Premier Just Yarn. Worsted value. Ombre. 612. It's all the same there. And 5mm knitting. 5.5mm crochet. Medium 4. Buy enough of the same dye lot to complete project. Turquoise Ombre. Color number 2141-05. You can kind of see this one better, the ombre on there. Oh man, that's pretty. Oh my goodness. Pull back the plastic. Some of my children that are, one of my children particularly, that's a fan of this color. I don't know if she will want anything crocheted. If she does, that color, that's her color. And there's another one. I think I bought 4 of these, if I'm not mistaken. Because if I do crochet something from this, it will be a blanket. And I would need that much. I think I bought 4. I'm not certain. Looks like it's just 3 of them. There's another one of the eggplant. Yeah. That's the eggplant. Oh, I love this. This looked good on the website, but in person, oh my. It is so pretty. Oh, I got more than one of these. Oh, okay. All the same details. The color number is 2141-13, and the color is rust ombre. And I don't know if you can see that, but man, that ombre is so I really love Premier's acrylic yarns. It is really nice. It's a bit softer than somebody's at my door. That could not have been better timing. That was UPS with just a little tiny yarn delivery from Michael's. So, I guess we'll get just a little tiny bonus. A non-premiere little show from Michael's that I'll go ahead and show on this video. Eek. Wait, did I show the rest? Did I show this? I mean, it's all the same details. 5mm knitting hook, 5.5mm crochet hook, medium size 4 worsted weight yarn, machine wash warm, tumble dry low heat, premier yarn, made in Turkey. I don't know if that's something y'all want to know. If you didn't know, now you do. 612 yards. That's a lot of yarn, especially for the price I got it for. And even if it wasn't on sale, they're just yarn. It's really reasonably priced anyway. So I love this yarn. It's really good yarn. It's a little softer. I think that's what I was getting at before I got my delivery. I was going to say before I got interrupted, but I don't want to call it interruption because it's really a good interruption. I don't mind it at all. I wasn't really expecting it until tomorrow. So, yay. Yeah, it's really soft. I mean, you guys might not know it's that soft. It is softer than some red marks. So, Turkey. This is Azure Ombre, and color number is 2141-04 or 04. And I have another daughter who likes blues, so if I was of a mind to make her another blanket, I'm already making her one, but if I was going to make another one, it'd be this one. She does like it. But I'm making her a big stripes blanket. Notice they're about the same color. This is the same color because I did buy more than one. Or if I wanted to make her a garment of some kind, that would be perfect for that. This is what I already showed y'all. There's some in here that looks like I just got one of, and I don't know how I ended up with just one, because I don't remember ordering just one of anything. Unless maybe during the ordering process, they were out of something and just sent me one, because that's all they had, which, that makes me sad. But it happens. Because it looks like there's only one of this one. That sucks. Okay, well, what am I going to do with one? Okay, I do have a YouTube channel, and you guys want some tutorials on things, so probably going to be in this color. Denim Ombre is what this one is. All the same things. Let's see if I can find camera. It does come off like a stone-washed denim or a faded denim, maybe. There we go. If I can get the glare off of the plastic. I don't really have room in here for this yarn. That's why I really want to keep it in the plastic. Looks like, oh, I got two of these. This is really pretty. I do like green. This really isn't green. It's more like I was gonna say sea foam. It's sea glass ombre. So there you go. This one really has the ombre effect, like popping. It is so pretty. Sea glass ombre. That really pops. I like that a lot. I wish they all did. A lot of them you can't really see it as much as this one's like ombre. Like screams ombre, and I really like that. I wish the rest of them did. I mean, like the blue that I said for my daughter that really likes blue that I'm doing the Bitty Stripes blanket for, it really does pop ombre. Some of them I don't really see, like ombre. It's like, yeah, ombre. And then some of them are like ombre. Like this one, you know. That's ombre. It's ombre. The purple, the eggplant. There could be more ombre there for me, you know. It's kind of, yeah, it's ombre. But I wish it was like this. You know, maybe when you get into it, maybe it's more. This is more ombre than that eggplant. I wish this was more ombre like this. But you know, I thought I had more of this, and I really wanted more of this. Must be one they were out of, because I've only got one in here, and that makes me sad. This is mustard. I love this. This is so pretty. And I'm not usually a yellow person, but when you're making things, you need it. Because it pops, you know, when you're putting it like on a blanket, in a sweater, on a hat, on a scarf. You go back in the box. Don't be giving me kids. Yeah, salmon ombre. You kind of can tell. It is really pretty. And I only got one. Oh. Well, I didn't order just one. I think they must have been out because this is a popular color. But I will be going back when they get more and ordering more, because look how pretty that is. Oh my Lanta. I think they got a Black Friday sale coming up. I hope. Even if they don't, I will be going back and getting some more, because oh my goodness, that is just so pretty. salmon ombre. All the same specs as the rest, you know. Just yarn. Premier Just Yarn. You know, I am so glad that I happened upon Premier's Just Yarn in the Dollar Tree that day, because, you know, I knew about like Karen 1 Pound and of course Red Heart, and Lion Brand, whatever that big pound of yarn is that they have. I knew about that. I knew about the other, you know, worsted big old rolls of yarn, and I knew which ones I didn't like, and I knew which ones I did. And like the Karen, the ombre, Karen ombre yarn, I like it. And I like the Red Heart ombre yarn. And until I found that by sheer chance in the Dollar Tree that day, I didn't know about Premier Yarn. And I learned a lot more about it watching Glenda on Grandma and Cody on YouTube. I love that channel. But it just makes my day when I get to watch them and their stitch, you know, their 1 yarn 5 ways, and their lives that they do every Tuesday and all of that. And bless Glenda's heart, you know, she just lost her mother and everything, and she's a trooper. And anyway, I really like to watch that channel, and I've learned a lot about excuse me, I gotta get a drink. And Cody and his sister, her name escapes me, but she was something else, really helping him with the channel while Glenda was mourning her mother. And anyway, I really appreciate them and that channel, Cody and his sister and Glenda and that channel. And they really, really promote Premier heavily. And if it hadn't been for them, I wouldn't have known to really go all in on Premier. And then there's also Crochet by Jenna, and she really promotes the chenille yarn for the plushies. She is a amigurumi artist, and she's just been crocheting since I think 2023, and she's great. She designs 2 patterns a month, I think, and releases 2 patterns a month on her whatever that, oh my gosh, I can't think what it is, but she releases 2 patterns a month. I'll think of it in a minute, but MS, my brain gets blocked and I can't think of words. But anyway, I'll think of it in a minute. But anyway, with Jenna, I bought her book, and she's just really exploded onto the scene, and she's something else. And I like to watch her channel because she's just so full of energy and everything. And she is the reason. She really is. She and my daughter really encouraged, my youngest daughter really encouraged me to start making plushies. And I was like, girl, I am not doing amigurumi. Are you crazy? No. And then I watched Jenna, and I was like, I'll give it a try. So I bought that book, and I downloaded the book. You can get it you can download it. You don't have to buy the actual physical copy. You can buy a downloaded copy. So that's what I did. I prefer that. So I now do amigurumi. Whatever. So now I do a whole lot of things that I didn't used to do. I used to just do like blankets and scarves and hats and things like that. And this year I have begun doing all kinds of things that I never used to do because of YouTube. And I used to do one kind of yarn, Red Heart, that's it. And because of YouTube, now and the Dollar Tree, I now do, well, I did do some Karen 1 Pound, Karen ombre, the ombre yarn. But that's about it. I didn't really venture out there and get other kinds of yarn because, first of all, I'm allergic to wool, so I'm very careful what I buy. But because of YouTube and content creators like Glinda and Jenna, I do other things, and so I've really come to enjoy my favorite art form a whole lot more. So moving on, I've yapped long enough. I showed this one and I have shown this one, so I'm gonna put these back and we're gonna get on to mystery yarn. So I want to know in the comments, since we can't just chat on here, which would be fun if we could. I know that I'm not going to I will get to that eventually. I think about having a certain So it's 100% polyester, hand wash, dry, flat. So that's what I got for one of my mystery yarns. I can't remember the color name, but I bet I can get it. Look though, hold on just a second. Step over my Wookie in the floor here. Yeah, that looks like what it is. It looks maybe a little darker than the Premier Parfait Chunky. This is, whoops, I didn't realize I had pulled it out of there. This is a super bulky 6, the one that I have in the whatever this is, label. And it is Poppy. This is Poppy, and this looks like Poppy. Maybe just a smidge darker. It looks like it's the same size. Maybe a smidge bigger. I don't know. I'm just gonna go ahead and pull it out. Excuse me while I open this bag. It feels a little different. Oh, it is different. Okay. If you can see that, this kind of looks like just chenille, actually. This is softer, and like the yarn is different. They look almost the same, but they're not. They're not identical. I don't know how to describe it, but this is, I don't know how to describe it. But they're not the same. But this like has a string with fuzz on the outside of it. And I don't know how to describe it, but they're different. But they do pass. I mean, it's okay. It's good. I'm not complaining. I'm not complaining. Haven't worked with it yet. I could throw a whole fit when I'm trying to work with it, who knows. But it's decent. It is not just chenille. I've worked plenty with that. Wait a minute. I've got that too. Let me get that. Maybe it is. It's a different color, but the yarn feels the same. I think that's what it is. Just chenille. I'd have to actually work with it tonight. No, it's a little sturdier. Running them in between my fingers at the same time. Feels like it might be a little sturdier. Not much. But I'm happy with it. I'm happy with it. It was $4 for a bag that had 2 of these in it. So this lady ain't complaining. So that's cheaper than... Anyway, I'm not complaining. I got a lot of yarn for $4. That's 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. I got a lot of yarn. I got like 2 of these for $4. I ain't complaining. This one's red and white. This one skein here is red and white. 2 of them are. So. This is pretty heavy. It doesn't say what color is in it. So one of them is white, and 2 of them are red and white, and this one's just all red. This one is different yarn completely than these. I'm gonna have to open this bag to know what it is. I mean, it's chenille. It might be velvet though. It looks floppy. I don't know what other word to use. I don't know what other adjective. It's not velvet. It also doesn't feel like chenille. Ew. It's stuck to itself right there. It's like glue or a sticker. I don't know. Something hard right there. This is gonna shed a lot. This feels like Dollar Tree yarn. This is just chenille, I think. Pretty sure. But I'm not complaining. This is actually a really pretty color. I will be able to make some stuff with this. Like I was saying earlier, this is glue that's in this, or tape. It's tape. Anyway, I'll get it out. No problem. It's a pretty color. And I can make holiday stuff out of that. Oh! Teddy bear colors. This looks like a thicker yarn. Boy, when they said mystery. Move this out of the way. I like the color of this. Oh, ah, this had the resealable bag and I didn't even know it. Dang, oh well. Too late now. I have 2 of these balls of this, and this looks like Parfait Plush. You know that thicker yarn that's not Parfait Chunky, but Parfait Plush, the next up. This is that bigger yarn. And it's soft. It's a little starchy, just a little, not too bad. Not like Mainstays has a chenille yarn that's a little stiff. I wouldn't call it starchy as much as I would call it stiff, but I like working with it, to be honest. It's kind of like Loops and Threads chenille yarn. They have one, I forget what it's called. It used to be, I guess, used to be a Joann's yarn, but now it's a Loops and Threads yarn. But I like it. It's just that the colors are faded looking, because I got a black to do a dragon, and it's kind of gray, kind of a dark gray instead of a black. So I'm disappointed with that, but I kind of like it anyway. I mean, I like the yarn. It doesn't shed at all, and you can frog it 10 times, and it doesn't shed. It doesn't lose its shape. But anyway, back to this. This I like. I have not used, maybe it's Parfait XL. I haven't used either of the bigger Parfait yarns, but I think that's what this is. But I haven't used them before, so I wouldn't know. But I like it. I like it a lot. But I'm glad I got it. It does feel a little starchy though. Just a smidge. Not too bad. I can't wait to use this. Jenna just came out with a couple of new patterns for Christmas. Gingerbread and a reindeer. I might be getting those and using this for that. The reindeer, probably not the gingerbread, because gingerbread's supposed to be mini. So this would be too big of a yarn for the mini gingerbreads. I have some this color in the just chenille from the Dollar Tree, and if I don't have enough, I can go to the Dollar Tree over here and get some more. It's like walking distance from my house. I won't walk to it, but it's because I'm handicapped, so I'll get. There's the missing denim that I thought I didn't get, so that's, maybe I got the salmon too. I hope so, fingers crossed, because I'm grabbing it now. Yes, I did. Can't be me. Oh, pink! I haven't been able to get pink. Not this color of pink anyway. This is some more of that, skinny chenille, but hey, I'm happy. I'm glad I got it. This doesn't have a resealable bag, and I'm not gonna open it. I can tell what it is. It's dollar store chenille, but I don't care. I'm gonna use it. I've been needing some of this. This is like that ballet pink that they have. I think is what it is, or maybe it's petal. I don't know which one, but no, petal's a darker pink, I think. I don't know. I don't get it enough to know. I think this. I'm happy with this. And that's it. I thought I got more than that, but hey. And there's more just yarn in here, just ombre. What? This is one I haven't shown y'all yet. Alrighty then, I got 2 of them. Whatever it is, I got 2. Bonus moss. I don't remember ordering this one, but green is like one of my favorite colors. And my kids will tell you green is my favorite color, but what they didn't know is that black is my favorite color. And then actually red is one of my actual all-time favorites since I was a kid. Because I don't usually tell people my deepest secrets. I've loved green forever because it's the color of my eyes and I look really good in green and I look terrible in red. And if you buy me anything red, I won't wear it because I look awful in it. Buy me greens and I will wear it. So I tell everybody green is my favorite color because I look good in it. I can wear green. So this is another one of those that is kind of on the ombre. You can see it, so it's middling. The ombre on it is middling, I think. It's my opinion that they could have done better on the ombre. They could have put more ombre in there, in my opinion. More of a fade would have been nice. But hey, it's still ombre. I guess I'm a little spoiled to the others. Like Karen's jumbo ombres, those are ombre. So there you go. That's the end of the Just Yarn ombre haul. Now we can get into my surprise delivery that we were not expecting when I began this video. And I wasn't either, obviously, because when I got the delivery, I was like, somebody interrupted my video. This is not very much in here, but it's a bonus. I don't have to get out my case. This is Karen. This is Karen yarn. I'm very excited for this. I wasn't able to get this one because they were out, sold out across the land. But I'm going to show this one first. I have 2 of these. This is made from some of this. This is a Karen slice of anniversary cake, and oh my god, this is so soft. Soft. And it's red. Red, what I just said. This is some of my favorite color. Favorite. Oh my gosh, this is so soft, y'all. Oh! You know, I realized when I got up to go get my delivery off the porch, before I realized it was a delivery, but I didn't plug my microphone into either one of my phones, so I'm sorry about that. So this video isn't going to have the greatest audio, and I apologize for that. I'm not going to reshoot it because part of it was that I wasn't going to open my box until I shot the video, and I've already opened the box, so the audio just isn't going to be as great, and you know, it just is what it is. But anywho, slice of anniversary cake, red. It's called Cherry, and it looks like it has a pattern, maybe. Free pattern on label. Big scrappy crochet tote. Nice. I might use that pattern because I have anniversary cakes up there, 3 of them that I haven't broke into yet. Let me correct my grammar. I have made something with a Karen anniversary cake. I also made another blanket for my grandson, who's April, May, June, July, August, September, October, November. That's 12 and 8, 20 months old. I made him a blanket with an anniversary cake, and it is squishy and lovely, and he loves it. And yeah, he likes to rub his face in. Like, he gets a blanket and he's like, you know, I didn't rub my face in that just now. It looked like I did, but I did not. I wanted to, but I did not. But he'll get it and he'll go, and it is one you can do that. Just like this one is squishy. Ugh, I love it. I want all the anniversary cakes, and I want 10 of every one of them. I mean, you can't afford them. I mean, I can't afford them anyway, because my Lanta, whew, they are expensive. So when they came out with the holiday ones, I wanted all of them, of course, but I could not get them because, oh, my Lanta, what I just said. But the most popular one disappeared on me before I could even order it, because everybody wanted it, because it was holiday colors. And the other ones, even though they were pretty, really weren't, in my opinion, holiday colored. Well, I kept checking back and kept checking back, just praying that maybe they would get them back. Even though I figured they probably wouldn't, because when they're gone, because it's the anniversary cake. But then they got some more, and I got 2 of them, and I about cried. So there's one with some red to go with it, and there's 2. I'm happy. I don't know yet what I'm going to make with them. I haven't decided. I thought about making a long cardigan or 2. They are Karen Anniversary Cake Special Edition. Let me get this about my way. Limited time only. I did save 30% on them. One of the things that I love about Michael's is that even when they're not having a sale, I save 15% because we're military and they have military discount. I've always loved that about Michael's. I hardly ever shopped at Joann because they didn't have a military discount. Michael's does. And here they have something on the package here where I can't see it. It is a super bulky weight 6. And it is a true super bulky weight 6. One of the things I loved about making a blanket with it is I'm not a big blanket person because they take forever. This didn't. I whipped that thing out in no time because I made it with an anniversary cake too. I used a one of these, the slice of anniversary cake, and the that big one of these, and I mean it just went boom, zoom, past all real quick. Anyway, it's 6 weight, and there's writing on the plastic over it. They suggest an 8mm knitting hook and an 8mm crochet or knitting needle, and an 8mm crochet hook. Trying to find machine washable and dryable. Plastic has writing all over it, so I'm having to try to get the plastic out the way. It is 35.3 ounces, 1,000 grams, 1,029 yards, 941 meters. I know that before they were more yards than that. this is my first year to ever get some of these, and I wish I had been getting them before, because I mean, why didn't I? I don't know. I could have been getting them all along. So yeah, that is my little tiny Michael's haul that I just scooched in here with the premiere, because it showed up while I was doing my premiere haul. Because I was super excited about it and couldn't wait. And why would I do a whole video on 4 little skeins of yarn that are basically just 2 of the same thing? Anyway, yeah, I was really excited about this. Really, I am super excited about it. I was beside myself with excitement when these showed up back in stock. I wanted all of them, but I wasn't going to be that way and be like, they're all mine. I saved some for everybody else, you know. I wanted to get in line at the buffet and get all of what was left of the ambrosia salad, you know. This was the ambrosia salad. I wanted to be the pig that got it all. But I wasn't going to do that. I had to save some for everybody else in line. Yeah. I wasn't going to be that pig. I could have, but I'm not ugly like that. I'm nice sometimes. I mean, I couldn't have, because I'm not like that. I could not have done it. My conscience would not have allowed me to do that, because I know that that is the most popular color, and other people would have seen it and, you know, been like, oh my goodness, and happy as me, and that would make people happy. So no, I could not have, because my conscience would not allow me to do that. My little Jiminy Cricket would have said, what are you doing? Put that back. You don't need that many. And I don't. I had no use for that many. It probably would have sat up there with those and just said, aren't I pretty? Yes. And yeah, it is pretty. Very pretty. I eventually would make something with it. After I looked at its beauty for a while. They are so pretty. And the only reason I haven't made anything with the ones that are up there is because I guess I didn't do the math. I knew there were 1,029 yards, and I was thinking, oh, I can make something with that. It's not quite enough to make something with that. You have to put extra yarn with it. And it's hard to find the right yarn to put with it. It has to be slice of anniversary cake, really. They have, I thought that they had another Karen cake that was the same yarn, just named something else. I thought Cinnamon Swirls was the same yarn. It's not. It's a 5-weight. So, yeah, it's sitting up there because it's not quite enough yarn to make something with. I mean, I could probably make a sweater. I don't know. I don't know if it's quite enough to make a sweater or cardigan. I guess one way for me to learn is I've got 2 of those, and I'm thinking about making that cardigan. But I was thinking about making like a long, like a trench length cardigan, like with some fur on it, which I didn't order yet because I wasn't sure that's what I wanted to do. I saw one on the Facebook that I thought was the most beautiful thing I've ever seen in my life. And I might be exaggerating slightly, but in the moment, it was the most beautiful thing I'd ever seen in my life. I flipped out over it, and I was like, I really need some of that yarn, but they don't have it. I immediately went to Michael's website, and they did have it. And I was like, it's meant for me to make that. It is meant for me to make that. So I think I will, because they had it right when I had seen that. Maybe I will change it up and make it my own, because that's always what I do. Even when I buy a pattern, I buy patterns, and then I can never stick to the pattern. Are y'all that way? Do you buy patterns? And y'all be honest. Like, tell me in the comments, please. Do you spend the money on a pattern because you gotta have it, and then go to make the pattern and go, I need to change this a little bit? Because I do. I can never stick to a pattern to save it. Just like with recipes, I cannot stick to a recipe to save my life. I got to change it every single time. I never stick to a recipe, and I never stick to a pattern. I change it every time, even with amigurumi. And I don't know how to do I had never done amigurumi before I did Jenna's amigurumi, and now I buy patterns for amigurumi, not just hers, and I change them every time. I never stick to it. I still credit the artist, you know, when I post the pictures and all of that kind of stuff. I still I give all the credit for the pattern to the person who wrote the pattern. But I changed it. I didn't keep to the pattern. Sorry. It's not because it wasn't good enough. It's just because, I don't know. Wasn't any kind of reason for it, just did. Anyway, that's me. It's the same way with sewing. If I design everything that, I don't design everything I sew. Let me back that up. I don't design everything I sew. But if I buy a sewing pattern, I change those too. I really, really, really change those, because I'm a better sewer than I am anything else. I sew better than I do. I'm a really good crocheter. I'm a really good cook, but I'm better at sewing than I am anything else. I've been designing sewn things since I was little. I designed Barbie clothes. I didn't play with dolls. I just designed clothes for them. That's all I did. Not dolls, Barbies, because they look more human. So I could design clothes. I didn't like to play with them. I just designed clothes for them and sewed them, hand sewn. I mean, I had a sewing machine. My granny bought me a sewing machine, a Holly Hobby sewing machine. I ran over my fingers so many times it wasn't even funny. But it wasn't funny. Of course it wasn't funny, but it was ridiculous how many times I ran over my finger, because I was always in a hurry. But yeah, I can't stick to the pattern in anything or recipe. Is that the artist? Is that the artist in you? I don't know. It's ridiculous. I wish I could just follow the directions. If you give me directions to your house or to a place of business, I can follow those. That's about the only directions I can follow. Maybe it's the ADHD. I don't know. It's crazy. But anyway, guys, I am going to end this video here, and I hope to see you next time. Bye.